These pictures are emanating to you live from the city of Vadodara in the western part of India. Vadodara, just north of Bombay, is the venue for the 4th One-Day International in the Pepsi One-Day Series.
Oh, and straight away, that one beating the outside edge of the bat. Not a bad line. Javagal Srinath letting this one go. Was there a little bit of movement? Yes, there was.
And there...
Oh, good shot. Very good shot. That's well pitched up on leg stump. And, of course, only two fieldsmen in front of square there. Very well played by Kirsten. Well, perhaps it's going to be Kirsten's day to take the initiative for South Africa.
Too full. Just too full. And on the legs, easy pick.
Oh, well played too. Straight down the ground. And that'll go for 4 as well. What a first over. 10 for none.
It was again pitched right up when he had the batsman in trouble of a short of length delivery. I just can't quite understand why Srinath is trying to pitch the ball up. There isn't going to be any movement in the air, nor is he the kind of bowler who moves the ball in the air. He has to look at the pitch to get some kind of help.
In the air and down towards third man. They've got a fieldsman down there, so they'll have to settle for 1. So that one he tried to again heave over the top of the offside field. Didn't quite get it off the middle of the bat. In the air. Oh, and just out of his reach. That was pretty close. Just lobbing up in the air on the onside. The ball, will it get to the boundary? I think he's just, that's well done too. There's some commitment in this Indian team. The effort to catch the ball, first of all, by Jadeja, and then after it in a flash and charging it all the way to the boundary.
Well, as the fielder normally should, he was looking to come in to save the single. In the end, he had to drop back and reach for that one. Just out of reach on that occasion, and good fielding. Second time, Ajay Jadeja.
Now Gibbs has decided to get into the act. Not off the middle of the bat, but hit well enough to reach the boundary. His first for the day.
That brings up the South African 50 in quick time. Herschel Gibbs very keen to go over the top on the leg side, so anything drifting in the pads he's going to hit with that, not off the middle.
Well, that's well timed. Srinath couldn't get the boot on it, so now Gibbs is starting to move into top gear.
This is a beauty. Just got his pad in the way fractionally, Herschel Gibbs, but got out of it really well and presented the full face of the bat. Nearly just tipped the end of his boot. Interesting to see whether Gary Kirsten might have been out of his crease.
That's a good shot. He really has been in very good touch today, Gary Kirsten, and playing very straight. I think that's his second 4 straight down the ground, maybe even his third.
He has changed his plan a lot, Gary Kirsten, very early on, and even as short ago as a year ago, he used to play so square of the wicket. The left-handers...
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a specialty of Herschel Gibbs, off the back foot, over cover. It's 70 without loss.
Slow wickets in India. And quite often in that situation in South Africa you would hit along the ground because the pace of the wicket would dictate that you could. But in India, where it's a slower wickets and...
That's well played. Straight down the ground and running away for 4. Not quite off the middle of the bat, but comfortably played over the infield.
Yes, he always gives you the impression that he knows exactly what he's doing, Gary Kirsten.
Well, that's got to be very close. Yes, he's given him what certainly thought it was close. It's straightened down the line. Is he looking at his bat? Well, the question is, was there any bat in it? Just judging by the reaction of Gibbs, it may be that the bat was close to it, but my first reaction was the ball certainly was on target.
Yes, it did look a very good shout. This one hasn't turned, it's come on with the arm and it struck him in line. Really good decision.
We'll have a very close look at it. Right, well, let's go back to the LBW decision now. And
from that angle.
Oh!
That's good bowling to the new batsman. Good flight, some turn, drawing him forward. And this is where, from South Africa's point of view, Kirsten's presence is so important.
It's 5 overs.
That's a nice shot from Callis, and he's reached the boundary. So he's okay as a builder, but not quite so good as a fast bowler then, Manny. Trouble at the bowler's end, and Kirsten is gone. That is a big blow for South Africa.
Now this is what frustration could do. Gary Kirsten desperately wanting strike there. Thought that Callis was going to come for a run. Good fielding there and good throw. Nowhere in the picture, Gary Kirsten.
He's gone. There's a noise there. And Tendulkar can't believe that was given not out. There was certainly a noise there. The only other thing I could think of is that perhaps he hit the keeper's gloves, but there was a noise there, all right.
Well, Sachin Tendulkar looking very disappointed there. There were definitely two noises. Can't really make out from there, but Sabah Karim was immediately up.
What happened there? Premeditated shot. The length just wasn't there.
It's always a good idea to wear a crash helmet even when facing the spinners, because this could happen sometimes. Off the forearm, straight onto the face. Lucky that drill was there. Does vary his bowling attack a lot, which is a good thing.
He goes for the big one, and that's struck well and powerfully. It's a boundary there to end the over. It's 149 for 2. And that's hammered back, and that'll be 4. Now Dravid was up 10 paces there at long on. The result of that being that Cronje took 2 runs off him in the first ball of the over. Now if he was back on the boundary line, he might just have saved this boundary.
This is a unique way that Hansi Cronje plays this shot.
This time up in the air. Man coming in from deep mid-wicket, and it's taken. Agarkar takes the catch. Cronje perishes in trying to accelerate the scoring. And once again, Sunil Joshi has done the job for the Indians.
Maybe a case of over-attack. Got a boundary of the earlier ball. But maybe he's just feeling good against Sunil Joshi. Playing under the ball, playing the sweep shot. And there is a bit of spin and bounce for Joshi.
That's his 50. And you're looking for 2 here. So Jacques Kallis has got to 50. It's taken him a fair time, though.
It's a good shot from Benkenstein. And a much-needed boundary there for South Africa. Takes them to 231 for 4.
Down the wicket again, that's in the air too. This could go all the way. Yes, it is. Way over the top. Tendulkar down there, hovering underneath it. But it's gone sailing into the crowd. These are very valuable runs. 18 runs off the over so far.
Jacques Kallis means business here. He believes he's spent long enough time at the crease, and once again always looking to hit with the spin. He gets enough pad on it, and it clears long off comfortably. It also brings up the 50-run partnership.
249 for 4. 46 overs, 4 to go. Look at Callis, 71 off 99. Good partnership too. Agarkar. Off-fielded. That's well bowled. There's a sweeper back there. He's got it right, Ajudagurga. He's right up in the block hole. There's nothing much more you can do. A few short of a length. Callis going away. He isn't as strong as he is. He gets underneath you, he'll hit sixes. Well, they've just changed the ball. We've managed to latch onto the old one. That's it. You can see there that it's pretty tattered and torn. It's amazing that in this day and age, the manufacturers of cricket balls haven't been able to make one that stays white. Boys hit that one away down towards square leg 2. One bounce and into the fence for 4. Now, just when I was beginning to say that he was getting it right, he allows the batsman to get underneath the ball.
Yes, he picked the slower one very quickly, Dale Benkenstein. Big gaps on the onside, so he's just heaved it over mid-wicket. Now this hard ball should suit the South Africans too. It'll come on to the bat better. It'll feel better on the bat once you hit it.
Bowled him, clean bowled him, bang on target. That's the end of Benkenstein. Well, that'll improve the feeling of Javagal Srinath. He took some stick earlier today. He needs to take some wickets now for India, and that's a start.
Dale Benkenstein, the man dismissed again, looking to give himself some room, but good length from Srinath. He's missed it altogether. So Srinath has struck here, but Benkenstein has done.
Oh, he's had a go at that one, and it's rushing down the way towards mid-wicket. Well, that's a typical Klusner club. Smashed it to mid-wicket. Didn't really hit it off the middle of the bat, but there was enough there.
Yes, that's why at times you've got to be bull-headed against a batsman like Klusner.
Oh, that's another wide, and well, it was so wide that Sabah Karim had a bit of trouble getting across there as well. Managed to get a glove to it. Straight down the ground, smashed away for 4. He hits them so hard, Jacques Kallis. Klusner the same, the two of them very, very strong men. Okay, last ball of the innings now. That's well bowled. Slower one, bottom edge. Will he come back? I doubt it very much. In comes the throw. And that is the end of the South African innings. Well, we won't know until the Indian innings is finished whether 282 is enough. And I would have thought that given the start they had, perhaps a few more. However, as I said, I think they'll probably settle for the 280 odd they've scored.
Well run again. Really putting some pressure on with the running. Sachin Tendulkar. They've asked the question at square leg. Umpire Harry Haran.
I think he's in. The only thing that might count against him is, did he run the bat in? Was it over the line? I'm certain that the bat was over the line. Whether it's grounded, that's the question. In.
This time Ganguly goes to the leg side. It was called no ball. Be interesting to see if it was for overstepping. 4 is the result. Oh, a slower ball. He's picked it beautifully. What a sweet timer of the ball.
But the timing is just so good. He's just gone straight on with the shot. Got a lot of elevation. May even got a bit of backspin.
That's a lovely use of the wrists. Sean Pollock is very quick across the ground, but he can't keep it inside the field.
Beautiful shot from Sachin Tendulkar. Just flicked it with the wrist. Sean Pollock made a lot of ground. Look at the kids there. No, they kept out the way. He couldn't recover quickly.
Short delivery again, outside off stump, and he's managed to get it over the infield. That's 4 again. Well, the Indian captain is playing the shots he loves most. And boy, I think he's a lucky Indian captain. He's one of those guys who's blessed. From the moment he took over this job, he's played well and his team has won.
He's responded well to the length that's been tried against him. There was a decision made by the South Africans on a hard pitch. They're going to test Saurav Ganguly with the...
There he goes again. He's got this one through the onside field. It's 4 as well. He's decided to really get going here. And Ganguly is the man today who's got the strike rate.
Second time a reserve fielder has come out for him for a long time.
Oh, that's into the gap. Nicely played, and they'll get that to a huge gap at mid-wicket. That's in the air again, no one back there, and that's another 4. Boy, as he peppered that section of the ground. Short outside the off stump, and well, the South Africans deserve this. This is money for old rope as far as Ganguly's concerned. Anything short and outside off stump, he gives himself some room and whack.
Makes room for himself.
That's his 50, take that. Short again, flayed away on the offside. Saurav Ganguly, India's new captain. Well, he may not be everyone's cup of tea, but he's having a really good time of it. That one was smashed right off the middle of the bat.
Chipped away in the air. We cut off in the deep, so another couple of runs, but Tendulkar was looking to give Kallis the charge.
Yes, he's been in very aggressive frame of mind right from the start, Tendulkar, which is a good thing.
Oh, that's a glorious shot. Just slightly overpitched. And Tendulkar was onto it in a flash.
Very, very difficult pair to bowl to. You want to be giving Tendulkar deliveries just outside off stump and not giving Ganguly any room outside off stump. Then you've got to be spot on in length.
Down the track, good hit. One bounce over the rope. He hit that very straight, Ganguly.
The problem with Ganguly is it's very hard to beat him in the flight. Even if he finishes a little short of it, he's such a good hitter. And he hits very straight. That's a brilliant shot.
And now the single. 127 for no loss.
Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Well, you don't often see Sachin Tendulkar beaten in this fashion. That might have just flicked the back pad.
Yes, very good delivery.
Just a little nudge, and another single takes him to 48. Oh, beautiful shot. That's his half century. Sachin Tendulkar is back. They love this man. 144 for none. 52 without loss. 64 balls. Sachin Tendulkar, correction, 52 to Sachin Tendulkar. It's 146 without loss. So this is his half century. Just have a look at this beautiful little dab. Lovely little late cut. Open face. Just ran it down towards the third man. And that's in the air. This should be caught. It's way up in the air, and yep, got him. So the end of Ganguly. They managed to keep him quiet for a little while. In fact, he chose to take singles, but that's the end of a classy knock. He's played some brilliant shots today, the Indian captain, particularly through the offside field. This was his downfall.
Yes, he just tried to hit that one too hard. He got underneath it a bit, and that's why it went so hard. Look how long it takes to come down.
Oh, great shot. He's cut that one through the gap for 4. Right, well now are we going to see Sachin Tendulkar cut loose? That was a beautiful shot. Short delivery that time and into the gap for 4. Doesn't he dispatch them beautifully? Into the fence, right alongside the Indian flag down there. Yes, he gets a bad ball and he just never makes a mistake with it. That one into the gap, exactly where there were no fielders.
Again, good use of the crease. He gets right back, plenty of time. Watch the back foot, it's a long way back.
Sharma and Maninder Singh. Oh, and that's well played. It's swept away, 1 bounce for 4. Right off the middle of the bat. And it wasn't swept square either. Lovely shot, ended up bouncing a metre or so from the line.
Okay.
Shouts of catch it, and that's exactly what the skipper has done. So a better delivery, that one, from Boyer, imparting a bit more spin, and that caused Rahul Dravid to be beaten in the flight.
The pressure of scoring just got to him, Rahul Dravid.
Slower ball from Sean Pollock, and beats Lance Klusener at mid-on.
Wearing the pace, Sachin Tendulkar saw that, didn't quite get hold of it, just for a moment. That could have carried to Lance Klusener in the end. Reasonably well. He's got the leading edge of Sachin Tendulkar. And Klusener really struggling. 4 more.
Sachin Tendulkar there making up his mind before the ball was bowled that he was going to sweep it. From Sean Pollock earlier on about the ball. And the umpires wisely decided there's only two balls from drinks, so they left the change till the drinks.
But the lines on leg stump. It's been really frustrating for the South African captain. He's got 4 men in the ring, and Elworthy's drifting onto middle and leg. Again, nicely timed. He's found the gap as well. This one's racing away to the boundary. So Tendulkar moves on to 99. An exquisite timing on that last occasion.
Beautiful cricket shot. The momentum and weight going into this shot. Look how far forward he leans. Just a little short arm jab with
his 25th one-day 100. And he gets it easily. Just knocked round the corner. 25 hundreds in one-day internationals. Yes, that's important. He's well guarded. The second 50 coming in just 46 balls. Holiday here. That's superbly struck by Mohammad Azharuddin. The field's up. And yet another boundary.
So 27 required off 30, and I don't think we've a gap between the runs and the balls. In the air, and that's it. Tendulkar has got out. He's hit the ball straight to mid-on. Well, I think what I said a little bit earlier has happened. That gap has closed up. Tendulkar had a chat there with Mohammad Azharuddin, and I suppose this is the best that South Africa could hope for. But what an innings by Tendulkar. Let's just dwell on that for a second. He's got himself 100, and he's back in form, that's for sure. Beautifully played. He's opened the face on that one. It won't quite get to the boundary. Nicely picked up there, and the throw back to the 3. Well, that one swings back a long way, and there's a collision out there, and well, he didn't take the bails off. Oh, he smashed that one down to the boundary for 4. Yeah, full toss outside off stump and flayed away to the boundary. Well, that'll relieve the pressure. Ball in, middle stumps down, that was full toss. It hit the stumps again. Well, these full tosses are certainly turning out to be the ball to bowl in the latter stages of this innings. Sean Pollock smacks the middle stump down, and apart from the fact that one smashed away down towards square leg, and that's 4. Well, I think that might have been an attempt at a slower ball. Oh, that's a good shot. That certainly was. Pressure relieving that one. Oh, he's bowled him as well. A magnificent Yorker from Pollock. Well, this is action every single ball. He's come in and smashed a vital 4. And next ball, he's got himself bowled out by a really good Yorker. Here we go, 3 off 3. Straight to clues now. Will he field it? Will he hit the stumps? Will he make up for it? No, misses the stumps. That may well have been run out. 2 off 2. That's in the air and over the top. They'll come back for the second. Yes, they are. The other end is the one to throw for. And, oh, he's missed the stumps. That's it. All over. India have won with 1 ball to spare. The throw was wide. What a game we've seen here in Baroda. Sachin Tendulkar ending up with 122. A magnificent innings too from Ganguly. Made 87 and Mohammad Razmuddin useful 39. All that in response to the South African